A deafening boom echoes through the desert as a blast shakes the ground and dust clouds swirl around a massive armored tank. MrBeast is gripping the hatch, shouting over the roar of the engine. This is what it looks like to survive 100 days trapped inside a tank, and it is only day 7. Already the steel walls are baking under the sun. The air inside is thick with heat, and the constant rumble of the engine makes it impossible to relax. Chandler is crammed in the driver's seat trying to steer over rocky terrain while Chris is wedged near the ammo rack, laughing nervously as the tank lurches sideways, making every moment feel like a high-stakes battle zone. The rules of this challenge are brutal. MrBeast and the team are locked inside a fully operational battle tank for 100 days. They can drive it anywhere, across deserts, forests, and even through shallow rivers, but they cannot step outside unless they forfeit. The tank's interior is tight, hot, and loud. Supplies are limited, and every bit of storage space is crammed with water, food, and gear. The crew must sleep, eat, and survive entirely inside while completing daily survival tasks. The stakes are huge, with a $500,000 charity prize on the line, but if even one person gives up, the entire team loses. Carl hints that a mid-challenge twist will make this tank survival even more dangerous. From the start, the reality hits hard. The space is so tight everyone has to crawl over each other just to move. Chandler struggles to keep the tank on course as it crushes boulders. Carl tries to cook using a small camping stove wedged between gear crates. Chris sets up a hammock between 2 ammo racks, which nearly snaps when the tank hits a ditch. But that is not the craziest part, because each day brings extreme tests, from navigating the tank through dense forests to climbing steep hills at full power. By day 4, the constant heat has drained energy supplies and the smell of fuel hangs in the air, making rest almost impossible. Survival inside a tank is more than just sitting around it. It is dealing with non-stop noise, vibrations, and the constant threat of mechanical failure. The first major problem strikes when the tank's ventilation system clogs with sand during a storm. The temperature inside skyrockets and sweat pours off everyone as they scramble to repair it before heat stroke sets in. MrBeast organizes the team into a repair squad while Nolan uses a metal rod to clear the intake. Carl fans everyone with a cardboard sheet, while Chandler keeps the tank in shade by parking near a cliff face. The moment the air starts flowing again, the relief is massive, but supplies are now running low and the next resupply drop is delayed. Then the mid-video twist hits. The crew receives orders for a simulated mission. The tank must travel 20 miles through hostile territory in under 2 hours without getting spotted by enemy drones. This means shutting off the main engine and coasting downhill for stretches, then powering up only when safe. The team communicates in whispers while using the onboard cameras to scout ahead. The suspense is high as the tank crawls through rocky terrain, barely missing drone sweeps and slipping past decoy obstacles. The moment they break through the last ridge without detection is pure cinematic gold. With the second half of the challenge underway, the tension ramps up. Food is rationed to small portions and boredom sets in. So MrBeast invents mini competitions like target practice with the tank's training rounds and timed obstacle course driving runs inside a marked zone. Chris and Nolan clash over who gets control of the turret, and Chandler spends hours perfecting sharp turns without throwing everyone against the walls. The keyword survival fits perfectly now, because this is testing both physical endurance and mental toughness. As day 100 approaches, the tank is battered, the crew is exhausted, and fuel reserves are dangerously low. The final challenge is to navigate a live fire training ground filled with smoke explosions and tight corners without stalling the engine or taking a simulated hit. The tension builds as cameras capture every jolt and blast. The last turn brings the tank into the final checkpoint, where flares ignite and the entire crew erupts in celebration. The doors swing open and MrBeast, Chandler, Chris, Carl, and Nolan step out into the sunlight, with exhausted grins as the charity prize is presented in front of a massive crowd. The drone shots capture the tank rolling to a stop with battle scars from the journey. Flashbacks show moments of laughter, panic, and pure determination, cementing this as one of the most intense MrBeast survival challenges ever filmed. If surviving 100 days trapped in a tank sounds insane, wait until you see the next challenge, where the team attempts something even more dangerous in an even smaller space. It is going to make this tank ride look easy, and you do not want to miss it.